Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And salutations to the fellow laborers, the brothers that's on the highways and byways in the ministry, uplifting the name and the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, Charlotte camp, coming at you with another lesson. And basically, before I get into my lesson, like I always say, the Holy Scriptures are for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. And right now, only for the elect, man, the 144,000 and the 130. So basically, man, I'm gonna get on, these false prophets, man. That's my lesson, the lesson that I'm gonna get into today. And the name, most of these alphabet groups, they're calling themselves Israelite, but really they are false prophets, man, because they're not coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You got IOIC, ISUPK, GOCC, Adam Abbott, the Sakari, HOI, a lot of these false camps, man. The Lord is not dealing with them. You can tell by the way they conduct themselves, man. The way they speak, man, not according to the spirit, man. You got some of them preaching false doctrine, saying that the name of the Lord doesn't matter. All nations can be saved. America is not Babylon. The RFID chip is not the mark of the beast. And those go against the scriptures, man. Because the Lord clearly say that only the nation of Israel is going to be saved, man. Starting off with the elect, man. The Lord said that these heathens are going to go into captivity, man. The Lord said that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. And those that take the RFID chip is going to be destroyed in this up-and-coming World War III, when America be destroyed by a thermonuclear fire, man. So basically, I'm going to get into some scriptures, proving that these other Israelite camps outside of Great Millstone do not have the spirit dealing with them, man. By their fruits, man, by their words, man, it is not adding up to the Holy Scriptures, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 16. Thus say the Lord of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesied unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not out of the mouth of the Lord. They speak a vision of their own heart, man. They telling the people that there's no such thing as Jacob's trouble. The RFID chip is not the mark of the beast. Esau, Edom, is not the so-called white man. All these false doctrines that they pushing, man, they're doing it of their own heart, man, their own mind. And mainly they're doing it for the money, or the views, just to be seen, man. That's why you got a lot of these camps, especially IOIC. They're doing it for the money. They wear the fancy garments, all of them out there trying to speak like they're eloquent, but not according to the spirit, man, not according to the scriptures, man. They push the name of the Lord being Christ or the Most High, They forsake Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Starting with their elder, man, or their leader, Nathaniel, man. It said, "Thus say the Lord of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesied unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not out of the mouth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai." Because they're not coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. They're coming out of their own mouth, man. They own a vain opinions, man, that don't add up to the scriptures, man. And for that, man, they're going to have a lot of their followers, that follow them, their congregation be destroyed, man, But the man of Great Millstone, starting with the apostles and elders on down, we are here to correct them, man, rebuke them, man, for causing division, man, and we out here speaking against these false camps, man. So the ones that follow these false camps, man, if they don't take heed to the warning, to the rebuke, the blood is off our hand, man. Basically, the Lord is going to destroy them, man, for not taking heed to the true prophets, man. And it reads on, they say unto them that despise me, The Lord has said, ye have peace. And they say unto everyone that walk after the imagination of his own heart, no evil shall come upon you. And that's what you got these camps doing, man. They're not pushing the downfall of America. You know, the time of Jacob's trouble, when Esau come in as that flood, man, with his martial law troops, man, you know. You know, they pushing peace, man. Just a couple of months ago, you had IOIC marching for peace, man, there in Washington and in Memphis, man. You know, but the Lord is not coming back with peace, man. Yahweh Shai, who the word we call Jesus Christ, is coming back to bring division, man. He coming back to bring a sword, man. A sword represents destruction, man. That's what the Lord is coming to do, man. Ain't no peace, man, coming to this earth, man. And you see why, man. All this confusion, homosexuality, bestiality, you know, idolatry. The Lord is not coming back to bring peace, man, to the whole world, man. The Lord only cares for his elect, man. The ones that truly believe on him, man. The ones that truly pushing his word, man. You know. But the ones that's outside of the elect, the 2/3, and you wicked heathens, the Lord is coming back to bring destruction to y'all, man. Death, man. And they're going to come in all type of ways, man. You know, martial law, race wars, concentration camps, you know, famine, pestilence, you know, plagues. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And that white horse represents that chariot, man. When Yahweh shall return, man. He's coming back into a chariot, man. What the world call UFOs, man. But they are the angels and the Heavenly Father army, man. And he sat upon him, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. So the Lord coming back to bring righteousness. You know, he's coming back to judge, man, and make war, man. He's not coming back to bring all nations together, man. How the people in this world believe here at the Christian churches, you know, these false Israelite camps that's pushing that, man. The Lord is coming back to bring destruction, man. War, man. All the wickedness that's going on, man. Back in Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 17. They say unto them that despise me, the Lord hath said, ye shall have peace. And they say unto everyone that walk after the imagination of his own heart, no evil shall come upon you. And that's a false doctrine, man, a false vision, man, that these false Israelite camps are pushing, man, and these religions are pushing, man. Talking about there's going to be peace, man. Well, in Revelation, the 19th chapter, verse 11, it says that the Lord coming back to judgment and bring war, man. Continue on, verse 18. For who have stood in the counsel of the Lord and have perceived and heard his words? Who have marked his word and heard it? And that's going to be the elect, man. Only the elect is going to stand in the counsel of the Lord, man. The true counsel, man. You know, the man of great millstone and those that's in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai that follow in the same spirit of great millstone, man. Which is the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, we the ones that's in the Lord's counsel, man. Pushing his word, man. In all truth and sincerity, man. Continue on. Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is going forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind. It shall fall grievous upon the head of the wicked. They're talking about that destruction, man. You know, the concentration camps, the race wars, you know, the riots, you know, the shortage of food, man, famine, you know, water, you know, basically when all hell breaks loose, man. And mainly the main whirlwind, all those chariots, you know, that the Lord's going to come back and bring fire with, and also those thermonuclear missiles, man. It's going to fall on grievous on the head of the wicked, man. Talking about you 2/3 of you wicked Israelites, or you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and talking about you heathens, man. Mainly being the so-called white race, the Edomites, man, that controls everything, that's in power right now, pushing all this wickedness throughout the earth, man. You know, Lord is coming back to bring destruction, man. And these false prophets are not speaking that, man. That's why they're going to get caught up into the destruction themselves, man. And the ones that followed on, man. Continue on. And it said, the anger of the Lord shall not return until he had executed, until he had performed the thoughts of his heart. In the latter days, you shall consider it perfectly. So the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. And in this of his mind, man, the Lord got it set, man. And when we read these scriptures, man, we actually reading the mind of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, that he put in his prophets to put them down on the paper, man, in the scriptures, in the book, man, you know. So when we read out these scriptures, man, we're not reading it out of our own understanding, man. We having the understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. And one of the things that the Lord is going to do, that he got set in his mind, you know, is to destroy America, man, you know, and the wicked 2/3 and these heathens, man, you know, he's going to bring them down, man, because they're full of wickedness, man. They don't uphold the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know. And if you do got these camps out there that claiming they hold the laws, man, you know, they think that they're perfect, you know, or they think that the laws is going to justify them being saved, man. Well, here they don't have the spirit of Yahushua with them, man. But they say they push the laws and they believe in the Bible, but they don't believe in the true name, man. Which all that is vain, man. If you're keeping the laws, and you're doing the so-called doing the work, but you don't give credit to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, not reverencing him, or not glorifying the name, the Lord is looking at you basically as a wicked Israelite, man. You know, because you're not giving the respect to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but to the laws, which is you're giving respect to yourself, man. We're here, we're not going to be justified by the laws. Verse 21, I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied. How we know the Lord is not with these false prophets? Because they don't push Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They don't push the name. They don't push the true doctrine. You know, they don't push that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Esau, Edom, being the so-called white man, and how he's ready to implement the RFID chip and bring in his so-called New World Order, man. They don't push that, man. They don't push the downfall of America. And all that is in the scriptures, man. The Lord said that Babylon the Great, America, is going to fall, man. Edom, Esau is going to come in and like that flood, man. He's going to come with that great wrath, man. Like in Revelation 12:12, man. Because he know he got a short time left, man. You know, so death and destruction is coming to this place, man. And they're not pushing that, man. They're not pushing in times of Jacob's trouble when all hell breaks loose, man. You know, so the Lord is not with them, man. Continue on, and it said, but if they had stood in my counsel and caused my people to hear my words, then they should have turned from their evil way and from the evil of their doings. And the counsel of the Lord is with the men of great millstone, man. But we the one that pushing the true doctrine, man. Telling our people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that Jacob's trouble, meaning when all hell break loose, man, that these devils are going to come down with that great wrath upon us, man, with their martial law, their concentration camps, man. You know, we telling them that, man. We telling them that the Lord is about to bring great evils upon these times, man, upon our people for being disobedient, man. You know, and we one of you ones that's out there following these false groups, man, that's not pushing the downfall of America or the return of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and it said if they did, man, they would have turned from their evil way, man, and from their evil doings, man. Because only the elect is going to take heed and come back to Yahweh Shai, man. Going to repent and believe on Yahweh Shai, do this work, you know, keep the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability, and definitely push Yahweh Shai, man, you know, and look for the downfall of this place, man, you know, in the kingdom of heaven, man, the kingdom of Israel being restored, man. You know, you got a lot of these camps that don't want the kingdom of Israel to be restored, man. They just want to bring Israel together, but then again, they want to stay in the mind frame of being here in America, man. They don't push the destruction of America, man. They want to stay over here to see how many more Passovers they can have so they can celebrate, you know, singing dancing, living it up in mirth, man. But that's what you got majority of these camps do, man. When the Passover come around, these high holy days, instead of they taking them as a Solomon feast, they using it as basically a partying, man. So you got IUIC, man. They getting ready for the Passover to come, man, so they can throw concerts, man. Have big feasts, the eating, man, having women in their congregation at the Passover, man, wearing those, garments that they got to pay, $200, $500 for, man. Got to pay $500 or $400 to attend the Passover, man. All this is not but a making money scheme to these Israelite camps, man. Mainly IUIC, man. Because the Passover is supposed to be a Solomon feast, man. And they're supposed to be dealing with the men. Unless you got a woman in the truth. You do it, with your woman at your house. You're not supposed to hold no big event, calling it the Passover, and all they doing is singing, celebrating, man. Living it up in mirth, man. Treating it like it's just a big concert or a club, man. So they can feel good, man. But the Passover was a Solomon feast for the Lord passing over us in Egypt, man. And the ones that had that mark of the Lord, basically the lamb blood on the doorpost, it was Passover when Yahweh Shah came through, when the Lord came to destroy the Egyptians, man. And you didn't get caught up into that destruction, man. But they sitting back taking the Lord Passover as a light thing, man. When the Lord's Passover is serious, man. And all they want to do is make mirth and make money out of it, man. And that's all these other camps want to do, man. These people join these camps because they like how they image, man. They can wear the fly garments, man. They can see the women in their congregation. Got a chance to try to meet an Israelite woman. Start an Israelite family, man. All this wickedness that's going on in these Israelite camps, man. And now the Lord is exposing them, man. You got IUIC falling apart, man. The heads going up against each other, man. All over money, man. Who getting the money and everything, man. A bunch of wickedness, man. You got IUSPK being exposed, man. For the devils that they is, man. They don't push Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. They don't push the RFID chip being the mark of the beast. They consider themselves as a militant group, man. Wearing black, going to the gun ranges, man. Having TV shows, man. They want to be seen, man. They not glorifying Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, but they self, man. GOCC, wearing the all white like they pure, man. But they don't push the name of the Lord. They push a higher, a shire. They push the Samoans and Hawaiians being part of the tribe, man. Well, that's off, man. Because the Samoans and the Hawaiians, they go back to the sons of Japhet, man. Not the sons of Israel, man. And all this wickedness and confusion that these false camps are bringing, the Lord is about to do away with it, man. But then they're going to know who the Lord is dealing with, man. When the Lord raises men up, and when the Lord bring all hell to this place, man, they're going to know who was the true prophets, man, of speaking the downfall and pushing the true words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah when all hell breaks loose, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 22. But if they had stood in my counsel and had caused my people to hear my words, then they should have turned them from their evil way and from the evil of their doings. Because the Israelite groups basically putting the name on themselves, saying they Israel, but still doing the things of the world, man. Still want to live it up here in America, man, instead of looking for Yahweh Shah return, man. Verse 23. I am a power at hand, say the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, not a power afar off. So the Lord is near, man. He's a power that is at hand, man. Now you've seen all these prophecies being unfold, man. You see the stock market is crashing, man. Right now the government is in the government shutdown, man. All hell is breaking loose, man. You see different type of so-called natural disasters which those are not but plagues from the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh Shah. You know, you just not had a tsunami hit over there in Indonesia, man. You know, killing over hundreds of them. You know, injuring over 700 of those Indonesians over there, man. All type of hell is breaking loose, man. You know, volcanoes erupting. You know, signs in the skies, man, with the moon. You know, with the signs in the earth, man. All type of hell is breaking loose, man. You just not had the fires over there in California, man. The earthquakes. And the man of great millstone, we pushing that, man, because we are telling you those are signs that Yahweh Shah is at hand, man. You know, that they're not afar off, man. They're not about to prolong these words anymore, man. You know, we ain't got no another 10, 20, 30, 40 plus years here in America, man. Lord willing, man. Not on the rate that this place is going, man. Not how Yahweh Shah is showing these prophecies, man. You know. So you false Israelite camps, man, y'all don't want to see the prophecies. And basically the Lord ain't dealing with y'all anyway to see them, man. That way y'all not speaking the prophecies of Yahweh Shah, man. You know. You want to talk about being a family man, you know. How you can prosper here in America, man. But all that is going down, man. You know, this place don't have long, man. You know, look, they're pushing the RFID chip more and more, the mark of the beast, man. You know, those are signs that the Lord is about to get ready to destroy this place, man. World War III, more and more to an uprising, man. All these different riots and protesting, man. Those are signs that the Lord tell us to look for his coming, man. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1. This knowing also that in the last days perilous times shall come. That what we're coming into, man. We're coming into some perilous times, man. The word perilous means dangerous, man. You know, basically when all hell is about to break loose, man. And you say in the last days, man. Because we are in the last days, man. You know, look all the wickedness that's taking place, man. Look how the Lord's setting up the prophets, the true prophets, man. The men of great millstone, and the ones that's in the spirit of Yahweh Shah, man. Pushing this word, man. Pulling down the strongholds, man. Of this place, man. You know, that's a sign showing you that we're in the last days, man. Because the Lord says he was going to raise up the prophets in the last days. The prophets of Israel to give the warning, you know, to bring that warning, man, before the destruction come, man. Verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own self, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, and that's what these dudes do, man. They lovers of their own self, man. You know, like I said, that's why they always want to stand out, man. You know, that's why they got the biggest congregation, man. But the Lord say that broad is the way to destruction, man. And many there shall find it, man. They always got a lot of these camps, you know, these false Israelite camps got a lot of people following them, man. But the Lord is not dealing with them, man. You know, they don't want to get down with great millstone, which is Yahweh Shah. Got his hedge over, man. Why? Because they don't want to do the things that Yahweh Shah tell them to do, man. Hear the apostles, a great millstone, and the brothers telling them, you know, to come back to their power, praise Yahweh Shah, go out there on the highways and byways, in season and out of season. You know, that's another thing that these fall camps don't do, man. They don't go out all season round, man. They take seasons off, man. When it's cold or when it's too hot, you know. Great millstones out there every weekend or every day, man. When it's cold, you know, raining, you know, snow, you know, if the weather ain't too bad, man. You know, but the Lord always have it for his men to go out there, man. Because that's what we're supposed to do, man. The Lord said, give them no rest till he establish us as the kingdom, basically to be the praise of the earth, man. So we're not doing that, man. We're not taking days off, man. We're going to keep fighting through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, pushing his word, man. In season and out of season, man. Because that's our duty, man. That's the commandment that Yahweh Shah gave us, man. And it said, For man shall be lovers of their own self, covenants, and now we got a lot of covenants going on, man. You know, you got that was going on with IUIC right now, man. And I'm sure it's going on with these other camps, man. You know, covenants, man. Jealousies of what that other dude got, man. Because he making more money, man. You know, he getting the most views, man. You know, and that other person or other group of people are not getting as much money as the other dude is, man. You know. And covenants, man. You know, adultery. I'm pretty sure a lot of adultery going on in those false camps too, man. You know. But they got nothing but women in their congregation, man. You know these women like to go from man to man. You know, that's what the Lord said, if a woman learn anything, let her learn at home, man, from her husband, man. So these camps, they got women in the congregation, they going off, man. They supposed to be at home, man, learning from that Israelite man, man. You know, the man goes to the school, he goes back and teaches women and his children, man. You don't have the women out there, man. You got some of these camps that got women out there on the highways and byways with them, man. That's going off, man. And that's why the Lord is going to destroy those false camps, man. It said, boasters, proud, and that's what these camps is, man. They boasters and proud. They proud, man. You know, because what their wickedness that they showing, man, if they would have take heed to the man of great millstone, telling them to get right, man. Stop doing the wicked things, man. You know, but they're too proudful, man. You know, they're too proud and they're too much of boasters, man. Want to exalt themselves, man. You know, instead of exalting Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. And you can tell by their way, by their acts, man, the way they present themselves, man. You know, they coming in that proud statement, man. That boastness, man. The Lord is not dealing with proud people, man, or boasters, man. You know. It said blasphemers, and they're blasphemers too, man. When they come up against the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, making fun of the name of Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shah, you know, saying those are not the true names, giving a reverence to Jesus Christ or the Most High, you know, saying that the name of the Lord is Yahweh, Yeshaya, you know, they are blasphemers, man, blaspheming the word, man. You know, not pushing the doctrine in all truth and sincerity. So the Lord is not dealing with these other Israelite camps, man. Especially if they're not coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. And the doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affections, truth breakers, false accusers, and that was they truth breakers, man. You know, the IUIC leader, man, Nathaniel, man, he was once pushing the name Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. But he went back on it, man. He stopped teaching that name, man, because he sold out, man. Just like the rest of these false Israelite camps, man, they sold out, man. So they truth breakers, where they take that bag, man, take that oath with the elites, man. You know, when they take that 501c3 charter, man, that tax exemption status, man. You know, so they truth breakers, man. False accusers, incontent, and they false accusers, man. They call us bums, rapists, you know, saying that we molest 12-year-old girls, man. Well, all that is nothing but biblical, man. That's the law, man. The scriptures say when a woman pass the seed of pass her flower, so like when she pass her flower, meaning when she have a period, man, she's ready to have sex, man. She's a young woman, you know. And not saying that we out here, you know, dealing with, you know, 12-year-old, 13-year-old women, you know, but that was the ancient way, man. You know, and we're not doing that now. We're gonna do it in the Canaan because the law's gonna be in effect, man. They always get mad when we tell them about when a girl pass her flower when she's 12, 13 years old and she have her first period. She's ready for sex, man. But they don't never speak on when a young man, when he first started, you know, ejaculating, you know, shooting sperm, when he's 12, 13 years old, how he's ready to, how he's a man, you know, because they uphold the women in this society, man. And they think of the ways of the Western ways, man, not the ancient ways, man. Because back then, when you was 12, 13 years old, as a young man, your family already had a young version ready for you, man. You know, cause that's how Bashim Yahushua set it up, man. But these dudes, they just emotion, man. You know, when we break down the laws and tell you how the womanhood and manhood goes, man. You know, when a man is a man, when a young man turn into a young boy turn into a man, and when a woman when a young girl turn into a woman, you know, they go on off their emotions, man, not the scriptures, man. We just pushing what Yahweh Shem Yahushua got put in these scriptures, man. You know, and we are not pedophiles, man. We're not rapists, man. You know, we're just pushing the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that's written in the laws, man. That they so-called supposed to believe in, man. A bunch of hypocrites, man. You know, calling us, you know, false prophets, man. You know, calling us, you know, coming up against our elders, man, scoffers and these scorners, man. The Lord's gonna deal with all those dudes, man. Those niggas, man. You know. Fearing despiser of those that are good, and they despise us, man, because we are the good, man. We pushing the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, 100%, man, to the fullest, man. You know, but they despise us, man. You know, because we telling about the downfall of America, man. That's a good thing, man. But they come up against us when we speak about that, man. When we telling Esau, Edom, the elites, the so-called white race, is going to go down, and the Lord Yahweh is going to have them in slavery under us, man. They don't want to hear that, man. You know, and that's a good thing, man. So they despise those that are good, man. Many of the men of great millstone, man. Traitors, hardy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. Kind of, they high-minded, man. You can tell how they exalt themselves, man. You know, the Lord said, you know, they lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. They love pleasures, man. They love that money, man. You know, that they getting, man. They love the views, man. They love the women coming to their congregations, man. You know, but the Lord said you're going to suffer, man, for righteous sake, man. You're going to be prosecuted for pushing Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And they're not being prosecuted, man. You know, out of all Israelite groups, Great Millstone, the most disliked group out there, man. Why? Because we rebuke and get on all these other camps, man. The other camps, they don't rebuke each other, man. How many times when you see Great Millstone put up videos rebuking IUIC, GOCC, you know, all these false Israelite camps, man. You don't see these other Israelite camps rebuking each other, man. You don't see IUIC getting on IUSPK, GOCC getting on IUIC, you know. All of them come in that spirit of unity, man. You know, even if they got false doctrines, man. You know, it's a Sakari, man. All of them talking about unity, man. But the Lord said we can't walk with those that's not in the same light mind, man. How we going to get with a group that doesn't push the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that doesn't push the downfall of America, that doesn't push Esau, Edom being the so-called white people, man, that doesn't push that doesn't push that the Lord only dealing with Israel, man, you know, that doesn't push that RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. You know, we can't get with those dudes, man, because they're going off, man. It's verse 5. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Well, so they say that they Israelites, they say that the Lord is dealing with them. They got the scriptures, you know. They doing all this, going out, you know, claiming their heritage, you know, but they're not speaking the true wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but denying the power, man. They deny Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, by not pushing his name and not pushing the correct doctrine, man. But they say that they're men of the Lord, man. But they works show us the ones that's in the knowing, the ones that's had the understanding in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They work show us that they not, man. They are false prophets, man. And the Lord is going to deal with them, man. It said, for this sort or they which crept into houses, led captive, stealing women, laden with sins, laid away with diverse lusts, and then going to these false doctrines that they pushing, man. You know, they doing it out of they lust, man. So they want rough any edges, man. You know, so they want to scare their congregation, man. You know, but the Lord is going to deal with those dudes for that, man. It say forever, ever learning and never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Yeah, cause they're out there pushing the word, you know, but they don't have the true understanding, man. You know, they say they go out there and say they Israelites, keep the law, statutes, commandments, you know, but they go off for other things, man, like the name, you know, the downfall of America, Jacob's trouble, you know. They ain't gonna be able, they're not able to come into this truth, man. You know, like I said, they got the flesh on that you know, but they don't have that breath, man. They don't have that wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. The true, sincere, 100% truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And, you know, and we have to have the 100% truth, man. Ain't no way the Lord gonna put this Bible on the earth, you know, these scriptures from Genesis to the Apocrypha to Revelation, and we're not going to understand it, man. Yahweh broke those seals and gave the elect men the 100% truth, man. You know, if it wasn't 100% true, why the Lord have it written, man? All this got to be the 100% truth, because the Lord say that that His words are pure than 7 times like go on silver, man. You know. So the words of the Lord are perfect, man. And it's in the scriptures, man. From Genesis to Revelation, man. Showing that the 100% truth is here, man. And the man of great millstone have it, man. Now, verse 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 8. Now as Janus and Jabbaris withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith. And kind of just like how they did Moses back then. They're doing it now, man. You know, they don't want to come back into correction, man. They don't want to take heed to the true man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the only thing we just tell them that they going off in the scriptures, man. They get mad, man. Because they don't want to give up the worldly things of this world, man. The lustful things, man, that please them to their flesh, man. But they shall proceed no farther, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. And kind of the Lord manifesting their folly, man. All that wickedness that they pushing, man, the Lord exposing them, man. The Lord going to show His elect men who are the true men. And the Lord's going to show the elect men who are the wicked, man, the false prophets, man. That's why He exposing these cats, man. You know, from all they lies that they speaking, man. All the unjust that they doing, man. You know. He's exposing by the men of the Lord, man, by the men of great millstone. And He's making them expose themselves, man. They turning on themselves, man, exposing each other, man. It said, but they shall proceed no farther, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, and there also was. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience, and that's to go into the elect, man. Prosecution, affliction, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Latria. What prosecution I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. And kind, that's what the Lord is going to do to His men. The men of great millstone, those that in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We being prosecuted, man. We got these false camps coming up against us, man, saying that we ain't the men of the Lord, man. But clearly the only thing we doing is exposing them for their wickedness, man. But we coming out the true doctrine, man, from our apostles and elders on down, man. And our apostles are a great example of how to follow the spirit, man. You know, that would we give honors to them, man. You know, because they was doing this for years, man. And they continue on, man. The only thing they did was just keep growing in the spirit, man. You know, and they don't like that, man. They didn't sell out, man. You know, they didn't renounce the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but they kicked the faith, and the Lord kept giving that increase to them, so they can. The Lord gave them the spirit to break down more prophecies, man. You know, to be more diligent, man. You know. So these other camps, they prosecute us, man. But that's all right, man, because the scripture said that when Paul was prosecuted, the Lord delivered him out of that, man. So the Lord is going to deliver his man out of that prosecution. Why? Because we speaking the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And anything that we do in righteousness, to please Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's going to protect his men. This is the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 3. Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the commandment salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that you should earnest content for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. That's what we're doing, man. We contenting for the faith, man. That's why when these false Israelite camps come up saying, spewing some madness, some false doctrine, man, we content the faith, man. We content the faith by telling them that they're going off, man. We rebuke them, man. We reprove them, man, and correct them, man. That what they're saying is not according to the scriptures, man. You know, so we contenting for the faith, man. Continue on. Verse 4. For there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained to the condemnation, ungodly man, turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord power and our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. So these dudes come in unaware, man. They'll put on the garments, they'll say that they're Israelites, but when it comes to the doctrine, man, the true doctrine, they're spewing lies, man. You know, you got a lot of these dudes that were once part of the camp, man, fall out, man. And they fell out of the umbrella of great millstone, man. They go out there and do their own thing. Next thing you know, they spewing different doctrines, man. Things that it wasn't taught, man. Look at Chicago Try and Refire, man. You know, look at them, man. They switch up the doctrine, man. After they broke off from the great millstone Chicago camp, man. The dudes that's with them from the Detroit was part of the Detroit camp, man, at Great Millstone. When they left, man, they switched up the doctrine, man, you know, and spewing things that's not of the scriptures, man, you know, and that's a fearful thing, man. That we ask the Lord always to take not this Holy Spirit from us, man, but to increase it, man. You know, you got these dudes that fell out the camp, you know, want to do things on their own, you know, and doesn't do the work, man, you know. But they decided to want to go on their own, man. You know, want to live it up into this world, man. Well, here, this world is about to be destroyed, man. All because they, you know, not doing the work and have forgotten about the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, doesn't mean that the prophecies are not going to be fulfilled, man. You know. And that's what they're doing, man. They deny Yahweh and Yahushua, man. The Lord is going to repay them for that, man. By blood, man. I'm going to go back to 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. Ye, and all that will live godly in Yahushua HaMashiach shall suffer persecution. And that's why we suffering persecution, man, because we live in godly in Yahushua, man. Just like how they prosecute Yahushua back then and his disciples back then, they're going to do it now, man, because we coming in that stead, man. We pushing Yahushua, man. And we testifying the things of Yahushua. And the things that the Lord is doing is that he's against this wicked world, man. The Lord is against this evil, wicked world, man, that's full of wickedness, that's against his holy scriptures, man, against his laws, man, you know, against his spirit, man. So we coming in that stead, being righteousness, being godly in Yahweh Shai, they're gonna treat us the same way, man. Cause we preaching on the downfall of this place. Just like Yahweh Shai, if he was here, he would be preaching the downfall of this place, man. But the Lord is not with America or with these heathens, man, or with the wickedness that's going on, man, from you Israelites, man, you 2/3, man. Continue on. But evil man shall seduce and shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And that's what's going to happen, man, to these dudes that don't want to take heed to Yahweh Shai, man. Don't want to correct themselves, man. Don't want to, repent and get right, man. They're going to wax worse and worse, man. Deceiving and being deceived, man. And that's going to lead to the point when the Lord's going to destroy them when all hell breaks loose, man. And brothers like myself and other brothers, man, we pray to the Lord that we be part of that elect, man. But we're not perfect, in this flesh. But we're looking to be perfect in the spirit, man. And that's what's going to save us from this judgment that the Lord is going to bring, man. That's why we continue pushing Yahweh Shai, man. Going out there pushing His word, man. Speaking this truth, man. And so we can have the mercy and the grace from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Because we don't want to get caught up into that judgment like these wicked Israelites is about to get caught up in, man. We want the Lord to find us worthy, man, and forgive us for our sins, man. That's what we keep pushing, man. That's what we keep going out, putting up these videos, man, praying, fasting, keeping the law, statute, commandments to the best of our ability, man. We want the Lord to have mercy upon us, man. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing whom thou hast learned them. And kind of we supposed to continue in the things, man, that we are sure of, man. Meaning this truth, man. Not and who we learn it from, man. Because we learn this truth from the man of great millstone, man. From the apostle Tahar, Ramlah, Rakah, Gabar, and the elders that's under them, man. And the brothers that's under them, man. And we gotta continue on learning in the things they taught us, man. So the Lord is with them, man. Just like we pray that the Lord is with us, man. You're not supposed to lead off, man, from the ones that taught you, man. And that way you got a lot of these false Israelite camps happen, man. These dudes that fell out, man, that's not doing the work anymore, or when was part of the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and they left to do their own thing. Now they spewing madness, man. Not continuing in the same doctrine that they was taught, man, from the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, man. And if I read on, it says, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned them, and hast been assured of, knowing whom thou hast learned them, and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith which is in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. They conquer these scriptures, conducting yourself the way in the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahweh Shai through these scriptures is going to lead us having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to salvation, man. This is going to be our way to salvation, man. To be protected, man. Having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. Having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Having that name, and continuing the things that the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai taught us, man, in the scriptures, man. That He gave to us, man. And it said, verse 16, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. That's what we doing, man. When you got these false Israelite camps going off, man, we use the scriptures, man, because the scriptures say they're all given for inspiration, reproof, it's saying correction, and for instruction in righteousness, man. Because these false camps, when they're not in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and not pushing the doctrine, man, they're not in the right instruction of righteousness, man. But they are going the backwards, man. They're going the wrong way. And that's to the way of wickedness, man. Deceivingness, man. Verse 17, that the man of the Most High may be perfect, thoroughly furnishing unto all good works, man. So the Lord said we got to be perfect, man. You know, and how we making ourselves perfect? By having this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. Understanding which is perfect, man. Once again, showing you that the Lord gave his man the 100% truth, man. So the Lord said we got to be perfect, man. All good works, man. The only way you can be perfect is you got to have the 100%, man. Perfect equal 100%, man. You know, and we only perfect through the spirit and power you have by Shem Yahushua, man. You know, speaking this doctrine, man. You know, ain't no way you can say you had the truth and say that you don't know all things, man. Well, you don't have the truth, man. Saying that we only have 90% truth, you know. The Lord gave on the unction to the holy ones to know all things, man. You know. And you putting the power of the Lord on a low vibration, man. That the Lord can give us this truth, the 100% truth of understanding in this flesh, man. So they walking by the flesh, man, not by the spirit, man. This is on the book of Titus, chapter 1, verse 16. They profess that they know Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, but in works they deny him. And they go into these false prophets, man. They say that they know the Lord. They say that the Lord is dealing with them. But in their works, they deny him, man. How they deny him? Not pushing the true doctrine, man. Not pushing Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Not pushing the downfall of this place. Not pushing the RFID chip, it's the mark of the beast, you know. And it said, they profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and to every good work reprobate. And the word reprobate represent avoid of judgment, man. You know, because they say they men of the Lord, but when it comes to the doctrine, they disobedient, man. They're not pushing the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know. And being reprobate means being avoid of judgment, man. Because here the man of great millstone, we are telling you that the Lord is about to destroy you false prophets for your wickedness. But you don't want to take heed, man. You want to be that reprobate, meaning you avoid a judgment, man, thinking that nothing's going to happen to you guys, man. But to tell you, man, something is about to happen, man. Destruction is about to come to y'all, man. But you're not in the true spirit and power you have by Shem Yahushua, man. You know? So basically, you know, I guess, you know, I end it there. You know, just a quick little, you know, lesson, praying that this, you know, video been edifying to you brothers, man. You know, getting on these false Israelite camps, man, these false prophets, man. That's not of the spirit and power Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but want to, you know, push their own thing, man. Not exalting Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And for that, man, they're going to be destroyed, man. And this up and coming downfall of America, man, which we're heading into right now, man. You know, so the brothers out there, the true, sincere brothers, man, keep pushing and keep fighting, man. You know, till Yahweh shall come back and return and set us up on top, man. But we almost out of here, man. You know, this place is falling, man. It's done, man. And you got majority of our people still want to be in the way of this world, be ignorant of Yahweh Shem Yahushua prophecies, man. You know, his word, man, his men. You know, but the Lord only looking for the elect anyway, man. And brothers that we thriving to be part of, man. So brothers out there, keep the faith, keep fighting, you know, and keep pushing, man. And Lord will, we be part of his elect, man. So the next time I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And salutation to the Akim, the true, sincere brothers, man. The fellow laborers that's in the ministry. Till the next time, Shalom.